In environmental science, we made the boats because it was our final project, and we used recyclable materials, so we were able to see how we can reuse things rather than just discard them.
The purpose behind making the boat is to take items that are actually discarded and reuse them for a different purpose.
Pretty much take something that's nothing and make it into something and cheer it on.
The purpose was to take normal items you think you throw out and just recycle them.
We made these boats because it was our final project for AP Environmental Science, and we had to do something that involved recyclable material, so then the class voted on making boats.
What was most interesting about making the boats was just I guess the process of it all, because it was really hard and we waited kind of to the last minute to do everything, and we had to test if it floated and all that. So yeah.
The most interesting part was pretty much just cheering on garbage. Everyone was just hyping everyone up, and we're all cheering for garbage at the end of the day. So that was pretty interesting to me.
The most interesting part was trying to plan it out. We went through 3 different boats and none of them worked.
So I found it really interesting how the recyclable materials like the bottles and the milk jugs, how they're able to displace water to actually hold human weight, which is pretty cool.
Okay, so what we did is we went to an old dump site and we just got a bunch of PVC pipe and taped it all together using a bunch of duct tape. And then we took a tarp and just put it over, and then that's it. That's how we made our boat. That's all.
Took the Jeep out to the junkyard. It was pretty sketch, but it worked out. The other group cheated. It's alright.
We took a garbage can and we sealed the end of it, and we put a wood pallet under it, and then just put milk jugs to make it float.
So to make our boat, we had this plastic jug that you kind of use for moving, like a bin. And then we had life jackets in the front and back to help stabilize either side. And then on the long sides, we had milk jugs and water bottles to help support that. And our oars are really cool. There were 2-liter bottles attached to meter sticks, so we were able to move across the pool.
So one thing that we learned about this project is how to recycle materials that we had around the house, because all of our group members, we didn't go out and buy anything. We all just took the time to go through our houses and find what we could that could be used in our boat. So we just collected plastic bottles and milk jugs and dog food containers and just whatever other little stuff we could find around the house.
I think this is an amazing project. It taught us to use things that we wouldn't normally use. We use PVC pipe to make a boat, and we just did that, and you wouldn't normally use that, but we did it.
When we first started this project, we thought it'd be super easy, and we thought it would just be a matter of just gluing stuff together, but it wasn't. We had to calculate people's weights and take into consideration how much recyclable material we needed and what would actually float, because we had to support, it wasn't just a little toy, it was actual classmates, and we thought it'd be a little bit easier to kind of just throw it together, and we couldn't. So we had to change up our idea, and we really thought it wasn't gonna work, but it did.
This was a good project because we learned a lot about reducing, reusing, and recycling.
I think it was good because we actually helped a lot of stuff, from being just thrown out. We actually reused it.